Hey everybody, how's it going? It's the Otter Samurai here. Welcome to a new LP I'm starting up on my channel. I'm going to play Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright. It's this trilogy, but we're going to do the first game first, of course. So we got Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and Trials and Tribulations. Let's start with Ace Attorney. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Now, I love visual novels, and I love like solving crimes and mysteries and stuff, because I love Danganronpa. So I've never played Phoenix Wright before in my life. But I've seen the whole objection thing before. Oh, I was supposed to do that. Anyway, I'm excited to play this. Ooh, blood. Oh shit, she dead. Oh shit. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Oh look, he's got a bullet already. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Hiya, Chief.
Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well.
Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I wanna help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Ooh, it's over. My life, everything, it's all over.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die!
Sounds like he wants to die.
Oh, yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong with Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, his name's Nick Phoenix. I thought his name was Ace. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 22 years I've known him, it's usually been true. His stinky farts all over. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble and smelling like shit. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. He's the ultimate lucky guy. But I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Ugh. Hands shaking, eyes weak, knees weak, palms sweaty, something, mom spaghetti. Fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No. No, wait. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Of course. I know the victim name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a little migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check at any time, okay?
Cindy Stone.
Okay. Remember to check it often. Do it for me. Please, I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Cinder Block. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death?
She died because she was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue. A statue in shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Added to the court record.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial.
That evidence is the only ammunition you have in your court. Like those big bazongas. Use the R1 button to check the court records frequently. Cause of death, loss of blood to the trauma. Attorney's badge. Objection! Mr. Payne.
The prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case.
You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready.
Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Because you smell like farts?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls, or seeing me, ever. What's it to you, anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped and wiped out of the relationship. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Victim apparently arrived from home Paris at 7:30, day before the murder.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way!
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Me not being one of them, because she wouldn't date me for my ugly glasses.
Daddies? Sugar?
Sugar! Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle, and then she fucked them.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. She was a whore. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right.
I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Objection! My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Really? Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Huh?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I'll send him a signal. Lie. Like a dog.
Oh, well, see, it's like this.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he killed her. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call as witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you saw newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yes. I know I had a different voice earlier, but please believe me, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Oh, I had the statue in my hand, and I stabbed her. I punched her head. Witness's account. I was going toward a door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Oh my. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Yeah, bullshit. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Went to a nearby park and spoke the public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran without a doubt. The defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why don't you just tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Are phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Electricity in Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Wait. No, Mr. Wright, hold on. If the power was out from noon to 6, how would they have been able to call the police at 1? That makes no sense. Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination? Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. The day before the murder. Noon to 6. But yeah, hold on, it's the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradiction evidence, present it and rub it in a witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R1 button and point out the contradiction's testimony. Cross-examination! I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Yeah, look, see, she died 4 to 5. But the apartment was noon to 6. How could they call the police? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment and I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. Oh. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death as sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sowit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question, because you committed the murder.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
You dick. The time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
No. Oh, I guess I have to go through this first.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of the taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I'm terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Bullshit. The power was out.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Body heard the time. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah!
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sowit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
That and you
seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sowit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Great, now he's gonna try to bullshit his way with this one.
Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Oh my.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it.
Judge, why are you falling for this bullshit?
Defense may cross-examine.
Gladly. Cross-examine this ass. Nope. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Ah! You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Miss Solid. Mr. Shit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. He just tilts it and says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh, yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Solid, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with a clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock, I had no. I mean, I saw, yeah. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he sit there and burn. Give him death. I'm a freaking fuck.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawyer heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this. Oh, sorry. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it's running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I to prove that? Damn it! I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
Damn it. I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. I rip off my own wig. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Wait, did I fail? Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it.
Rather heavy. Okay.
Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof.
Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Batteries.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, Wright. Find it and let him have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see, the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and in Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. I'd find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
not guilty. Yeah! Way to go, Larry, you're safe.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Turns out that Frank Sowett was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sowett let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sowett grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. No, Cindy Block. Or Cindy Still. 2:32 p.m. Defendant lobby number 2. Whew, still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, I imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me, bruh. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. treat me dicks.
Oh, hi. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her, one for me.
Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
Larry.
Are you so sure?
Squeeze me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't get to sympathize with me, it's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Take that! Here you go, Larry. Proof.
It's okay, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll forget about her soon enough. Look, I'm gonna head home. Thanks a ton, eh?
Guess that wasn't the right thing to show him. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. Sorry. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Innocent butts.
My butt is clean. You can't harm that one.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah. Part, at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Oh, she hitting on you, dude. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me, I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh no, is somebody gonna kill the chief? Please no, don't tell me that. Episode 1. A brand new episode's been added. Alright, yeah. Bring, 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 bring. Hello? Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up, girl? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lovely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm probably getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. What? Oh, Armia. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker. And it's always at the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, Seth. Now. You know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I'll put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there is a possibility it might turn out the way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, Seth, but I expect dinner. Something good.
Like burgers! I can really go for a good burger. Okay. Well, hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, Seth. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya.
Jesus, that was right in my ear. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. She held on to the evidence that long? Because it was like August, I think, when the case went. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Ho ho ho, you're not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho! My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence.
Farewell, Miss Faye.
Oh no! You piece of shit! Did you kill the shit? Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check see if Mia's... I smell blood. It can't be good. That smell. Blood! Sis. Someone's there. Oh no! Chief? Chief! Chief! Oh fuck, she died. Who are you? The hell? Strange girl dropped out cold. Left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to Cheetah where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. No! The chief is dead! Fuck! Chief. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic this became the murder weapon again. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of a glass light stand. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gateway Water Hotel. Nice luxurious place. No clues here. Really? I'm trying to do all this stuff before the body. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The thinker. There's glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass light stand back of the room. Glass shards added to the record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Maya. A written word. Word is written in blood on the scrap paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store. Dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Yeah. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here.
Maya. Maya Faye.
Maya. Maya Faye? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Poor Mia died. She wrote a message written in her blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why? Why would she write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've done it. You better hurry up and call the police. About the thinker.
The thinker? That was... Oh, sis.
Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. This was lying next to the chief.
I know. I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand.
Maybe. I've heard of a glass light stand before. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened?
I came in, the room was dark. And sis?
So she was already dead. So you're the chief's
sister. I'm her younger sister.
And you were here, visiting? This late at night?
Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker.
Sofas for clients, leather, real good luxury model. Call it modern art, I call it on the hand, I call it a mistake. Okay, so I see the door to the chief's office slightly open. Better not touch the doorknob. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. Few can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Small rank, yes, cluttered with office supplies. Reception desk. I usually sit here. Okay, so that's easy to... about the thinker.
That's the thinker? That was sis.
Probably shouldn't ask about the murder weapon.
Sorry, I've never seen that before.
Fang Code Ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's alternate handwriting. Small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Perfectly normal office desk. Chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff that clients use. Keep your own stuff simple. Surprisingly, Chief was never good with machines. About all she used with PC was for email. Picked up this ancient model in some garage sale for practically nothing. All the Chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone is halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. It's a large building. Painful look at, but... Wee, 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 wee. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police!
Alright, I'm Detective Dick. Gumshoe, see?
Gumshoe? What an odd name.
We received a report from the building across the way, see?
Got a person saying they were saw murder. Keeps saying, see. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either. You're moving 1 inch, okay? Yeah, okay, now I'm doing the monster thing. Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. No.
Whoa! Excuse me.
Eek.
This word Maya here mean anything to you?
Oh, that's my name.
What?
Victor drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not.
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
But
I bet it was the woman who called. I don't know, it was the guy with the fancy hair. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. Sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. Had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07, detention center. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh,
that's Theo, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will.
Sure. Really?
Whoa. Did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I could do it?
No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I'd done it.
Did I look at her like that?
No, I never thought. That's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
Ha, so he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Ha, sounds like it was fun.
Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Mai. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. That's true, I guess. But at the same time, I just can't sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
A spirit medium. I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things.
So you're an acolyte, or medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium, with ESPN and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training.
I can do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time you see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you notes so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court. Huh? Something matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you for a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave this to me a long time ago. She said I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me?
Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents?
I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. This guy. Smile for the camera. September 6th, Crossburg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. Oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Solid mahogany desk. Wood's been polished to deep luster. Okay.
Hey, what is that? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
Better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Fay & Co. offices. The offices are filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hi, welcome to Phoenix Wright. Hey, you there.
This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No. Phoenix Wright. How can anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. You're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Suede Shoes. Let's call him the wrong name, just to piss him off. Suede Shoes, wasn't it?
That's me. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Wait, that's the song, pal.
My name's Dick.
Gumshoe.
Wait.
That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick. Get over here.
Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Poof. Thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline Stricta, pal. Who's that? Hi, welcome to the show. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scariest still is that Mia probably read all of these. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy?
Hmm? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see a report, but that's all.
Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Cause of single blood. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
City's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth.
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Never heard of him.
Whoa! Can you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him.
Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crimes with almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, I guess I can't really do anything except back here. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I kinda gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an oncoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, in this nice warm prison cell, can't you see? I'm getting used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. Feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who, fucked your mom? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White. Alright, Dick, where you at? Wait, what do I do now? Oh yeah. I was wondering, did you see Maya Fei's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure, I mean, wait a second.
Hey, cool, thanks, Kirk.
I mean, wait a second, pal.
Mucha love from you.
Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. If I tell him what I wanted, there's a way he'll give it to me.
Something the matter?
Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective.
Nope, I know nothing.
Always lie to him. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like your boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all little girls' sweetest and spiciest secrets.
You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory.
Impressive. You're quite the detective.
Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There were any suspicious call records in there, after all.
Seems like I didn't notice the recorded conversation. Yes. My cell phone. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Guess I asked all the questions I needed to.
You all done, pal?
Yes, thank you. I'll be hanging out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Except her mother's name is June. Born in July.
They just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then?
You try your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May.
You're not getting evidence out of me. I'll give you all the evidence.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me, yeah? Ooh, woo.
He said don't say nothing to that liar, pal, tee-hee. That would have helped. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It sounds so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me get freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
Pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey. What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy.
You really shouldn't pry another round. Oh,
You really shouldn't pry another around people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? I could turn into a real December.
upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still alive? Whatever. What else is the thing in the wall? The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fei & Co. Law's building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. It can be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. Bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Something must be staying with her. Clue! That's a clue! Simple bed. Been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe. Incident? He sounds just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Yeah. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it.
Pretty please. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush, Ubu.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. Teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? You're never gonna get my OnlyFans.
Oh, boy. See, there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation! Must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh, no. Not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh, boy.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, do you understand? How can I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Nope, that's it. Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, sorry. Can I listen to my sister's voice?
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
I want to ask you about the murder weapon.
Poor sis.
I don't know. Ask her rather now. This was lying next to the chief's body.
I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken light stand?
Yeah, that seems about right.
Sorry, I've never seen that before.
Remember that receipt?
You mean the one with my name on it?
Any idea what she...
Absolutely none. Do you trust me?
I trust you.
Why? Don't you think I did it too?
No, I don't. Just a hunch, but...
That detective thinks I did it.
Seems like Mr. Grossberg's out. Maybe we should just wait here for him to come back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh, so you're the one they say have been looking for me? Yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? How come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Ah-cha-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go take the cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on here? You refused him before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me, why won't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth a soul will ever take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago.
Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. Mission? Could see it in her eyes. She followed her with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Haha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? It's me on an African safari hunt. The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying it. Jesus.
Hey, sorry, nothing.
You see this badge? Alright, fuck you. Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what did I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't give a Kentucky Fried fuck about you. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened?
You know what I mean? He refused to help?
I see. I've been abandoned, then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her here and go home? I'll defend her. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well... You aren't the culprit. Someone else is.
How do you know?
I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. Probably this woman's vagina. That witnesses strange behavior. Was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. Wait, why do they have the same hairstyle? They might be the owner. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long, long time ago. Was that Mr. Potato on his shirt? Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Whew, smile at last. Looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. More like bellman, am I right? Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. She's taking a major shit. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy! Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does this seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to super run a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. You came back quick. I'd ask you to inform that Miss May there is a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be coincidence? Good, I can examine this screwdriver sticking out. Now's my chance. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would one like her being doing with a thing like this? Definitely something suspicious. Something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Bella, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. Look forward to going with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court.
Do 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 do.
September 7th, District Court, Courtroom 1.
Court is now adjusted for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. Prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. Heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
Even in a girl's hands, Court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, Detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence, and please don't tell us about your dick.
Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
Very moment, you say.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Witness always slips up and says something wrong. Worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya to know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Some call came, I rushed to the scene. That's true, there were two people there already, yeah. Miss Maya Fey and me. Yeah, that's true. No, that... Objection! This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are the evidence that...
They aren't, are they?
Not at all. That's right, please think the facts over very...
Damn it! I don't think that won me any points to judge. As soon as the phone call came and I rushed to the scene, there were two people there already. The defendant and Miss Maya Fey and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Immediately arrested... Objection! Your Honor, that statement contradicts as evidence.
It does? You're just saying it contradicts.
Damn it, this is hard.
Objection overruled. Try to think before you.
Oh, this is hard.
Whoops, that ain't go so well.
Oh. How could she see it when it's dark in there? Your Honor. What? No, that's right. I'm gonna lose this case before you get to the end. Hmm. Hmm. This is a hard one. Holy shit. That's gotta be the one with the light. Damn it! Hmm. Hmm. Fuck. Might as well just get this wrong and then just... Might as well just get this wrong and then just restart. Penalize you, Mr. Wright. Fuck!
That's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Defense has failed to give the sufficient reason. Court finds the defendant, Ms. Mayafe, guilty.
Damn it. Fuck it, I'm gonna get a...
Accused will surrender the court immediately. Held pending trial at higher court within a month from today's date. That's all. Court's adjourned.
Damn it. You know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna... Wow, it just kicks you out. Okay. Alright, fuck this, I'm getting a guide. I'm not good with lawyering. Hmm. Skip this, skip this, skip this, skip this. Did I miss a clue? Fuck, did I miss a clue? Okay. As soon as the fall count came in, I rushed to the scene. 2 people there already. Defendant Miss Mayor Faye. Immediately missed her. Wait, what? Hold on, what? Sorry, I'm like trying to figure this out. I swear to God, if I'm missing something. I swear to God, if I'm missing something, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Oh. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, that's why.
Yeah?
Heard correctly. You said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh?
Did I say that?
Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it!
You said it. Oh shit, it's gonna be a long trial because I'm stupid. Exactly, what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? What?
Miss Mason's suspicious. She sure isn't Pink, pal.
Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
Guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes.
Ah.
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab tests showed the victim's blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Okay.
I like that, that's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Oh shit.
Sure, happens all the time in books and movies.
It's a movie, Detective. Press the wrong button. Oof. Talk about reality, shall we?
I guess. I haven't heard many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Stop right there. Witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. Facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. Victim told us the name of her killer.
Order! Order!
That didn't go so well.
That's right, that's what you said.
It's all testimony. Contradiction there. We'll go at least didn't lose points. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
But backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, Detective.
Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? What, when? It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. You smug son of a bitch.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve and up your ass. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham! How could you give me a faulty report?
Huh? I thought...
Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir.
You're at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
But...
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. Your court accepts the evidence.
Autopsy report updated. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witnesses, April, May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Hi, Neil.
Witness, your name, please.
April May, with my giant badonkadonkers, ASOS.
Shut up! Order! Our trigger should not require any reaction from the crowd. Witness will refrain from wanton... The judge is getting turned on.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Company law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every little itsy bitsy witsy perky bit.
Well, Your Honor.
I see, it's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Like her bajonkajunks,
didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Like 9 o'clock. Hold it! How'd you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, see. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could be but her?
She has a point. I question your testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Ow, my butt. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you have really witnessed my client, Miss Fay, or Maya Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus!
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rawr, what are you trying to say, Lur? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that trifling little details are necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
Okay, I'll put up my tits. Sorry, Your Honor, I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran.
Hippie clothes? Oh my god.
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does that accuracy in my report not startle you? Teehee.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Oh, this one? Objection! Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called as a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Ew,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught the murderers with these questions before. Only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question witness.
Oh, that's close. If you stop me there, the trial would be over.
What? Snap now.
What happens now is you answer my question. How'd you know it was a clock?
But that's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there?
I heard it from my hotel room.
Hee.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. Or, shit. Objection! Proof that, amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. Prosecution requires regress. What? What grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed, objection sustained.
Damn, time to switch directions quick.
Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright?
No, Your Honor. He gave up now. Not satisfied because it couldn't have wrong. Members of the court, it's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. The clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly...
Just take a look, right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it says as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat bitch, a liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May. Piece of shit. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've gotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. Clock might have been emptied before after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed?
Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Take that! Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, yep, girly phone.
Wait, this is my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I have to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork is already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explore the time to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I got so many. I forgot, see?
Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense.
Does the defense have any objections, Your Honor, right? Yeah? The witness claims she's seen it before. This directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before.
Take that! It's simple. Clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today. God, what the f- Oh no, she's saggy tits now. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it.
Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, live that? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Let me explain how. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because your witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she would know the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness that heard the murder was the clock.
Take that. Have a look at this.
Did that?
Found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss May's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Troubles me more that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple, what? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. Made it look like that statue, the thinker, and that tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. She's ugly now. Does she seem amused too? Defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that?
You liar. Wow, real powerful insult there.
It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that? So the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Where?
Crying like a little bitch. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Miss May. What is that, you little shrimp? Do you talk to me in that tone of voice, will you? You killed her, didn't you?
Order! There will be order!
What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping.
Oopsie!
So you admit you tapped her phone.
But wait. I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a gut girl.
Really? Can you prove it? No way can she prove it.
You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer? But I can prove it. And I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Wait, I say, wait. Aren't I serious? I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was.
Iced coffee?
You know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fay, commit murder. No, they're gonna let her just walk away. There's no way I can win on this unless I tie Miss May with the murder somehow.
Well, does Vince have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. Vince would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. Something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I think it's fucking quite loud enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. What? Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something such as in the bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Alright, got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait.
Very well. Court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That you, sir, looks rather heavy, so without further ado, witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see.
Defense may begin cross-examined. Right. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, Maya will be finished. Hold it! Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How could you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd like a iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie. Find something and use it in testimony. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasser, sir. Embrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. But why would she have done that? I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir, and my fat cock. It was a moment she'll never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
That's a bit tedious. Witness may leave for the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Wait! Please wait!
Yes?
Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
No, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Alright. This is really it now, my last chance. What are you asking about? Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. What I thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you, didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. And when you brought up the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold out it's impossible to judge the defendant. Would you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like to if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. Court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
District Court Defendant Lobby.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. I'd send shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens to me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead? Oh, the man with Miss Maya. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that?
Anyway, I heard they arrested her. Guess she's learning her charms will work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry, I'll find it by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of inmates' testimony. I thought it might come in handy to trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Alright, well that's going to do it for today's episode. Everybody, thank you so much for following along. The episode will be up on YouTube later under the Auto Samurai. and I'll catch you in the next episode. See ya.